If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? CHES back again, and welcome to episode number 9 of the West Ham Career Mode series here on FIFA 16. After some difficult games in the last episode, we're hoping to bounce back to winning form today. Got Spurs away to start things off, then West Bromwich Albion at home, followed by a game against Stoke, also at Upton Park. So it'd be nice to pick up a couple of wins against those, and I'd settle for a point against Spurs, but it would be nice to win against Spurs as well, with it being a London derby. Stoke having a very good season, actually, up in 4th, so that might be a little bit more difficult than we first imagined. Spurs are down in 14th, so not having the best of starts to the season themselves, so this is going to be interesting, to say the least, to see how we get on against sides that are perhaps underperforming and sides that are maybe, like Stoke, overachieving. We ourselves are overachieving, up in 2nd, could go back top with a win. Even if we draw, we'll stay 2nd on goal difference, as you can see there, plus 14 to Chelsea's plus 15. We are still unbeaten, though, in the Barclays Premier League season, although we have been knocked out of the Capital One Cup. We will have to replace Antonio because he's currently suspended with a red card, so he won't be able to play in today's first game. But if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If we could hit close to 1,500 again, that would be absolutely superb. It really does help the channel out and help the growth of the channel when you guys show your support with the like button smashing and the comments, etc. So please do keep up your feedback. I do try to be quite active in the comment section as well with this particular series, if I can be, if I find the time to actually dedicate to a reply to a few people in the comments. But we'll jump into this first game then. Victor Moses is going to start on the left ahead of Michail Antonio, who's now suspended after his straight red card in the previous game. So we'll try our best against Spurs, although it is away from home and White Hart Lane isn't the easiest of places to go. Ericsson, get it off Harry Kane. Well tackled by Winston Reid. Giving it straight to Vertonghen though. That's a great ball into Eric Lamela. Oh, no need, Eric. No need whatsoever. Ericsson with the shot. That needed saving from Adrian as well. Really nice move from Tottenham, to be honest. Very well put together. A little flick from Lamela as well in the pass. If they're going to score something here, it may have to be quite good, though, to get it past our defensive line. We have, by a mile, the best defence in the Barclays Premier League so far this season. Oh, heavy touch there by the man in the middle, Ryan Mason. Alex Song's made the run. He's not very quick, but Mauro Zarate has a bit of pace. He picks up the ball. Mauro Zarate in front of the West Ham fans. 1-0 West Ham United. He cannot stop scoring. Mauro Zarate, he may end up, despite being our top goal scorer this season, we still may end up selling him in the upcoming January transfer window to keep the series as realistic as possible, because he has been sold by West Ham in the January transfer window in real life. He's just gone to Fiorentina, I think it is. So we may be, despite him scoring all of our goals so far, we may actually let Mauro Zarate go. And also, I will probably bring in, or attempt to bring in, Sam Byram as well, because in real life, West Ham have picked him up in this January transfer window. So they let Zarate go and they've brought Sam Byram in, and maybe if that's something you might like to see, we will try and do the same sort of transfer deals in the upcoming January transfer window, which is only about 2 or 3 episodes away now. So it's not long until we'll have the opportunity to make those changes, and hopefully some more as well. Harry Kane played in down the right, very beginning of the second half. Alex Song can only head that out behind for a corner. I was trying to clear it away, but he's only been able to head it forwards and out for a corner. That could cause us a few issues here. They came close with a header at the end of the first half from a corner, and Ogbonna is getting caught underneath it here. Yang Vertonghen has equalised for Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, that's really disappointing defending. I was hammering B to get rid of it, and Ogbonna just stood there with it at his legs and didn't clear it. And then Vertonghen almost trips over him trying to get past him in the end. Missed the first header, and then I went for a tackle here, Winston Reid, and he just, rather than put a foot in, he's just kind of turned sideways onto it, which is terrible defending. And it's a good finish from the Belgian to give, yes, terrible defending. Great finish from the Belgian, though. And that's 1-1 at White Hart Lane. It's Eric Lamela. Oh, it's a great cross. Christian Eriksen on his own. I don't know how he's missed. I have absolutely no idea how he's missed that there. Tottenham are making a change. Is that Heung-min Son coming on? It is. Heung-min Son coming on for Nasser Chadli. I may actually take Zarate off here. He went down holding his shoulder a little bit earlier on in the game. after losing a headed challenge, just kind of fell awkwardly. And he stayed down injured and has been sat on the sidelines. So you can actually, if I go back, you just see him there. If you look to the left-hand side on the halfway line... Oh, it's changed camera angle. Never mind. He's sat on the sidelines is basically what I'm saying. And we'll take him off for Enna Valencia now. And hopefully... There you go. He's coming off from that far side. He's going to walk all the way across the pitch, is he? Holding his shoulder. Hopefully he's not going to be out for long because he's our top goal scorer. Although, like I say, we might be selling him. But still, we want to make the most of him between now and potentially selling him. But if he's going to be out injured between now and the January transfer window, he may not even play again. There goes the final whistle. The ball didn't even go out for me to bring on Pedro Obiang. Mark Noble actually ended up finishing the game. It was just changes in possession and no real chances made, unfortunately. So we get a point from White Hart Lane. We said we'd be happy with that, and I am. So we'll try and build on that in the next 2 games and pick up some points if we can. I'm just slightly... Wow, that was our only shot of the game. The goal was our only shot of the game. Didn't think I'd been outplayed that badly. Apparently, Tottenham were very dominant in that one. Let's see. Hopefully, Zarate isn't actually out for too long. 5 days. Good. He's not out for too long. Ricky Lambert through. Riedeval should have the pace on him. Although Ricky Lambert showing a nice burst of acceleration there to get away. Didn't think he was that quick. Gamboa into, well, Gnabry, who's really not connected with that one quite like he wanted to. Give that through to Payet. I'm playing Diafra Sakho up top in this one. See if he can actually prove to me that he's worthy of taking Zarate's place should he get sold, because Sakho hasn't really performed for me so far in this series, so I'm contemplating selling him as well as Zarate and bringing in a new striker in January if Diafra Sakho can't step up to the plate. But hopefully he can put in a performance for us today and we'll get a win here against West Brom at home. Payet. Anyone going to make me moves? No one really seeming too keen to make a run ahead of the ball there. We'll give that to Song. Try and poke it through to Antonio, who is now in behind. Michael Antonio! I should have squared it. Why didn't you square it, Ches? There was a man right there. I think it was Dimitri Payet. All I had to do was play it across goal. I felt comfortable with Antonio, though. He scored a couple of good goals, although, to be fair, they were finesses, and I tried to power that. Maybe I should have finessed it. Maybe I should have passed it across goal. I don't know, but that's our first genuine chance of the game after 37 minutes, and I've gone and fluffed my lines. Throw for us. Song's made the run, which has drawn the defender away from Grimaldo. I'll get it in here to Obiang. It's a nice movement there from Dimitri Payet. Space maybe for Lanzini. Don't really know where to go here. We'll use the man that's back there, Semedo, into Obiang. And around the corner to Dimitri Payet again. Dimitri Payet with the movement. Payet with a good shot and well punched away by Ben Foster. Probably our best chance of the game outside of that Antonio effort in the first half. We'll try a long throw here to Semedo. It's worked, actually. Headed back in towards Diafra Sakho, but that hasn't come off, unfortunately. Oh, but they've given it straight back to me. Antonio to Obiang. Through that gap to Sakho, maybe. Sakho to Song. Back to Sakho to Antonio. Go on then. We'll try a finesse with Antonio. Very close to a goal again. Antonio clearly then is much better shooting-wise when he finesses it rather than powering it. See if Payet can find a head. We do have some tall players in the box. I think it was Alex Song on the end. It's dropped to Obiang. 1-0 West Ham. Wow. Oh, finally, to be fair, finally, we are in front here against West Brom. Really disappointed with the first effort from Antonio in the first half. Pleased with that second effort. Pleased with both efforts, actually, with Drew saves out of Foster with. That one was cleared off the line by the defender, and it dropped so very kindly to Pedro Obiang, who could just sweep at home. West Ham 1, West Bromwich Albion 0. Hopefully we get 3 points now. I see Alex Song just sat there waiting for it. We'll help it quickly on towards Nathan Redmond, who's just come onto the pitch. Grimaldo. Redmond's going to make the run, is he? Is he? Is he? Is he? Yes. Go on, Redmond. Show your pace. Oh. Committed Gamboa to the challenge. Will stand the cross up then towards the middle. Sakho! Diafra Sakho scored a goal at last with a header as well. Maybe? Oh, I don't know whether to keep him or not. I'll be honest, I haven't enjoyed using Diafra Sakho. He does score some headers in real life though. That's kind of the main source of the majority of his goals for West Ham IRL, at least as far as I can remember. Stooping low to kind of lean into that, to head that into the back of the net. Good technique, keeps it down as well, despite actually getting underneath the ball. Kind of ran through the post and he's celebrating with his arm through the netting there, but never mind, we'll take it. West Ham 2, West Brom 0. The Battle of Wests, and we're coming out on top. Gnabry out wide to Lambert, nicely around the corner to James Chester. It's the centre-back with a shot, and he caused a good save out of Adrian. 3 minutes added on, we've played most of that. Ben Foster is in the box here. we clear that away? Oh no, good save. Good save, Adrian. Brilliant header from Salomon Rondon. You guys know he's my nemesis in FIFA, so anytime Salomon Rondon's on the pitch, there's always the chance that the opposition could score a goal, but Adrian's come and claimed that nicely. Will the final whistle go before we can get it up the other end of the pitch to maybe score a third? Yes, it will. A 2-0 win at home against West Brom. Really pleased with that. Nice to see Jeff Sacco get a goal, although I don't enjoy playing with him, to be completely honest, so he will probably leave the club in January, and I'll let you guys decide whether Mauro Zarate goes, although there's been quite a few comments recently of people saying, Ches, you should sell Mauro Zarate because he's been sold in real life. So probably Zarate and Sacco will both leave in the January transfer window, but we're going to head into December for the next game against Stoke, and then we'll probably have a squad report tomorrow for the first time in the series to see how the squad is growing before we get to the January transfer window. Sorry, brother, you are not getting a game, Elliot. You're not very good, and you're going to have to settle for staying on the bench. I'll try and get up. Got plenty of youngsters here still at the club that we tried to get to go out on loan and nobody came in for them. So we will try and get those youngsters to go out on loan again in the January transfer window. And hopefully that will free up some extra wage budget as well to bring in a Zarate/Diafra Sacco replacement. Oh, lovely turn by Mambram Juve. Oh, so close in the opening 2 minutes to Stoke taking the lead. It's snowing. And it's all so foggy at the same time. Like, this is ridiculous. That it's so hard to see what's going on the pitch, because when you have the ball at your feet or it's flying through the air like that, it's hard to keep track of it because of the changes in the background with the ball flying over a snowy pitch. Plus, it's foggy when you get the ball over the other side, so you can still barely see what's going on. This is going to be a really difficult game, as if it wasn't going to be difficult enough playing a side like Stoke. It's going to be even worse because of the conditions. Mambaram Diouf on a run again. Get the tackle in, but Glenn Johnson gets it through to him. Mambaram Diouf with a turn. I'm being destroyed by Mambaram Diouf. Stoke 1, West Ham 0 after 6 minutes. Peters into Arnautovic. Gets away from me. And away from the second defender as well. Good cross. Had to be punched clear by Adrian. Mambaram Diouf was waiting. Oh, Van Ginkel gets the turn and the shot. It hits Ogbonna in the face. Drops to the man on the edge of the box. And a brilliant save again by Adrian. He's keeping us in this one. Stoke are far better than me right now. I can't even begin to portray to you how difficult this game has been so far. I am struggles against Stoke in the snow. This is a really tough game. We'll be lucky to get anything out of this whatsoever. Although Enner Valencia could keep that in. We might have a chance still. Just drifting this way than that. Bit of space. Have the shot. Oh, and it's wide. Stoke corner. Cherdan Shaqiri is going to take it. Should be comfortable for Kouyaté. It should be comfortable for Kouyaté, were the words that left my mouth. And Ryan Shawcross has just headed it into the back of the net. And I'm not entirely too sure how he's done that. Kouyaté was in front of him. And Shawcross has just kind of... How have you lost that header? How is he not what? Give me a replay where I can actually see the header. How has he not won that header? I thought, I'll play Kouyaté against Stoke because he is much more physical and would be better suited to playing against a side like Stoke. I'm 2-0 down. West Ham with another corner. Hopefully Kouyaté isn't involved in a 1v1 header here. In fact, it's going to be... Oh no! How is this happening? Who's... Every header in the box from a corner I'm losing. I don't know what the keeper was doing. Why has Adrian even bothered to come for that? That's around about the penalty spot. What's he even doing? What is he even doing? And who was it that headed that back? Was it Ogbonna heads it back towards goal? It dropped straight to, was that Volside? The German defender? No, it was Arnautovic. We're 3-0 down at home against Stoke. They're doing a job on us here. This is outrageous. To Bojan. Out wide to Van Ginkel, looking for the man in the middle. Outside of the post from Steve Sidwell. Very, very close to 4-0 Stoke. This has been a game to forget for a number of reasons. We just have not played well here at all against Stoke. Right, keep going, Enner, keep going. We can play you in, although it's been forced a bit wide. Turn inside, actually drop the shoulder, give it to Kouyaté, give it across again. Noble misses it. There's Antonio. We'll try the finesse with Michael Antonio. Lovely finish. 3-1. 15 minutes to go. Is that the start of a comeback? Michael Antonio is definitely a finesser, not a power shot taker. I almost fucked it up. And then Antonio just bends that beautifully in the top bin. 3-1, but is there enough time left to actually get ourselves back in it? I'm not sure. I'm going to make a change. We'll bring on Nathan Redmond for Victor Moses, and we will bring on Zarate at cam for Dimitri Payet, and maybe that will be enough to get us 2 more goals. Win that. I tell you what, Kouyaté can't win a header to save his fucking life. You'd have thought, being 6'17", he'd be able to win almost every single header he's in, but he loses every single header that he challenges for. It cost us the second goal. We lose. First game we've lost in the Barclays Premier League all season, and it was quite an embarrassing defeat as well. Stoke 3, West Ham 1 in the snowy, foggy conditions at Upton Park to really put a rather abrupt end to our unbeaten run in the BPL this season. Never mind, we'll take that on the chin and try and move on in the next episode. We'll play Swansea and Aston Villa, and then we'll do a squad report, and then in the episode after that we'll play Southampton and Liverpool, and then we will do some, or have a transfer targets video for the upcoming January transfer window. But we'll have a quick look at this scouting update. Is there anybody here we want to have a look at? No, maybe, no, maybe, no, not max of 81, maybe, no, maybe. Okay, good. Well, we'll keep those, get a little bit more detailed scout report on those. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We're still in second. We're level on points with Stoke, who've just battered me. And we are still just a point behind Chelsea. Thankfully, they must have lost the game as well. But that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. We are getting closer and closer and closer to 130,000 subscribers. So hopefully we can hit that soon over the next few days. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.